your timing is different from theirs. One of my Bible professors from college has a great quote, and it says, comparison is the language of the devil. Comparison is the language of the devil. It's so easy in this world that we live in to compare ourselves to the next man, to compare ourselves to what we see on social media, what we see on TV. But everybody's path is different. Specifically, your path is different. Your timing is different from theirs. We live in a microwave generation where everything is instant. I click a button on my phone and I get instant dopamine, instant gratification. But anyone who is truly successful, they didn't get it overnight. You look at Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon. We see Amazon today and we see trucks all over the road and distribution centers and all these great things that Amazon does. But that's not how it started. And it didn't happen overnight. It didn't take 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in 1994 out of his garage. I'm throwing up the picture because I always love seeing this, because it just shows what true success really looks like. It's not glitz and glamour and hype. True success, he started in his garage. He started in the basement, in the gutter. And he started it in 1994. Amazon did not become profitable until 2001. 2001. 7 years, the company did not become profitable. But now we see where Amazon is today. Now they're $1 trillion company. That don't even make sense, $1 trillion. But it's because he trusted the process, he believed in the process, and he enjoyed the process, and he knew that his timing was different. He knew that he wasn't going after building a little business or just building something just to make money. He had a vision that he was working towards that was going to impact others. How much more will your timing be different when you are working to fulfill your assignment that God has put you on this earth to fulfill? James chapter 1 verse 2. It says, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. But let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. Patience, patience, patience. Hebrews 6:12 says, follow those who through faith and patience obtain the promise. Follow those who through faith and patience. It takes patience to achieve that goal. It takes patience to achieve that vision, to achieve that dream, to fulfill the purpose for which God has placed you here to do. We look at great people in the Bible. Look at Joseph. He had a vision from God that his brothers would bow down to him. He had that vision when he was maybe like 17. He was a teenager, a kid. That vision didn't come to pass until he was a grown adult. After he went into slavery, after he went to the prison, he had to go through those adversities and to be prepared into who he needed to become to fulfill the assignment that God had for him. David, he was anointed to be king as a kid, but he didn't become a king overnight just because he got oil poured on his head. No, he didn't become king until he was 30. Jesus knew he was the Messiah since he was a kid, but he didn't start his ministry until he was 30. You have to go through the testing of your faith, as the Bible says. Your faith has to be tested, and you have to be built. You have to be made. God has to make you, whether it's through adversity, whether it's through experiences, education, whatever it is, it takes time to be made into who you need to become for the assignment that God has for you. And so that's why you have to be steadfast. The Bible says, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. Always abounding in the work of the Lord. If you're just doing work for yourself, then of course you're going to get distracted. Of course you're going to lose motivation. Of course you're not going to be disciplined because you're just doing it for you. But if you are doing it for the work of the Lord, to advance his kingdom here on earth, to win souls, to help people, to impact people, the Bible says he who waters others will himself be watered. When you focus on serving people with the gift that God has given you, then you yourself will be blessed. So focus on the work of the Lord and be consistent. Consistency is the key to success. Sometimes it can be hard to trust in God because we have false expectations of his timing. It can be hard to trust in God because we have false expectations of his timing. We think it's going to happen overnight. We think it's going to happen in 1 week, 1 month, even 1 year. But as Isaiah 55 tells us, God's ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. There's a reason why God is putting you through the season, even maybe through the adversity, just through the timeline that he's putting you through. It's working for your good. Even if it doesn't feel like it, just know that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. 2 Peter 3:9 says that the Lord is not really being slow about his promise as some people think, but instead he is being patient for your sake. So you may think that your life is moving slow or that the dream God gave you is not coming to pass. It's coming to pass. It's going to happen, but God is preparing you. He's being patient and he's preparing you. He could even be preparing others who are supposed to come along for the journey with you, but you have to trust in his timing. Trust the process, enjoy the process, and know that consistency is the key to success. Change your expectations. Change your expectations. That's not saying don't have ambition and don't grind and don't work hard and, have a burning desire for what you want. But change your expectations. Don't think that's going to come overnight or think, oh, I got to get this in 1 month. This is the lifelong journey of walking with God and fulfilling the assignment that he has given you. So when that is your perspective, imagine how much you can accomplish if you are consistent every single day, over decades, however long that the Lord allows you to be on this earth. Imagine if that is your perspective. Imagine how much you can accomplish. And more importantly, imagine how much peace that you'll have. Imagine the peace, the joy that you have knowing that every day of your life is an opportunity to fulfill the assignment that God has placed you on this earth to fulfill. So with that being said, your timing is different from theirs. Your timing is different. Your timing is different. Good food cooks slow. Good food cooks slow. So your timing is different. Not every delay is demonic. Not every delay is demonic. Just because it seems like you're going through delay or things aren't working doesn't always mean that it's from the devil. How do you know that God is not the one who has you where you're at right now to prepare you for what he's about to bring you into that will advance his kingdom here on earth? Remember that your timing is different because you have an assignment that is different. More than just being successful in this life. Yes, we're going to be successful in this life, but more importantly, we want to be successful for the life to come. Be eternity minded. This is not your home. Yes, God has sent you here to have dominion, to advance his kingdom, but this is not your home. We're going to watch the next video that YouTube has for you. I'm out of here. God bless. Let's get it.